What has been happening in the AAA gaming industry recently? Sony's trying to sell a PlayStation for £1 million. Concord just dropped for £100 million because apparently Sony has no IP and doesn't know how to be successful. Surprisingly, copying Overwatch just isn't the way to go. But it wasn't always like this. Sony consoles and games used to be the way to get basically everything. PlayStation had every genre and all the weird new experimental stuff on the side with it. Like, look at something like the Devil May Cry series. It basically invented spectacle player or character action genre, and it was exclusive to the PS2 so long. They basically made a new genre and tone of game and just threw it out onto PS2. Imagine them doing anything like that on the PS5. The riskiest thing they've ever done on the PS5 is remastering a PS3 game that barely anyone played because everyone found it too hard. But everyone knows it now anyway because of Dark Souls. There's also games like the whole Katamari series, and well, just look at this gameplay. What genre would this game ever fit into? This was a big budget game series from one of the biggest publishers, and still the biggest publisher, Bandai Namco. Same people who make games like Pac-Man and Tekken. And out of literally nowhere, they make a game about big sticky balls that just eat up everything. It just does not fit into anything at all. And it's just so weird and unique. It makes it so amazing. Like, imagine having the balls to make a beautiful joke today. Even with the name it's currently got behind it, and two amazing games in the series. Continuing the series about a massive dork who gets sucked into the film he's watching, and making it into one of the best 2D side-scroller beat-em-ups ever. It's just a thing of beauty. The only time you can ever see a game that's actually willing to experiment with a new mechanic or try and create a new genre on its own, it's always just a smaller budget indie game. Something like Balatro, a game even made with a £20 budget, was just made by the whims of a single person trying to make their one thing as interesting as possible. Sony's only big budget AAA game that's actually come close to actually trying to be interesting or original in the past 20 years is Death Stranding. And that's because it had the complete nutter behind Metal Gear Solid pumping it full of money. Just getting people like Mads Mikkelsen in it. It tries to make a sort of realistic walking simulator and survival game, but with all the same strange Metal Gear stuff that Kojima loves to have in all of his games. Like naming his characters Die Hard, man. But in reality, it just comes across as a survival game with more realistic pissing mechanics, and that geezer from The Walking Dead. So really, just want to see Sony gamble on some random funny shit again, rather than spunk hundreds of millions of pounds on boring stuff. I don't think I'm alone in thinking that. Personally, I would buy a PS5 for a hyper-realistic, brutal Katamari game release, showing the true consequences of being rolled into a Katamari and then thrown into the stars. But sadly, I don't think Sony has the balls to do something like that anymore.